Good morning. I thought I would start today's vlog off with the negative stuff. So let's get that out of the way because then we can just move on with the weekend and be happy and yay. So this week has been a bit shit. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, which you can do if you want, they're all down below. But I basically posted like a little week update video of how I was feeling and kind of how I've been this week, because it was a good demonstration of how my mood kind of fluctuates, and I've started to notice a pattern. So I learned something this week, so I thought I would share it with you all. So basically last week I was thinking, oh, I feel amazing, like I feel really happy, I'm really like excited about life and just everything, and I was just like laughing all the time, and I just felt really good. My energies were sky high, I got in loads of workouts, I felt awesome. And then if you watched my last vlog where I baked the blondies, at the very end of that vlog I basically said how I felt a bit down and meh, and I just felt a bit shit. And it basically got worse from there for like the next few days. So that was on Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I just hated life. Like I didn't want to talk to anyone, I didn't want to do anything, I was just miserable, I was just sad. Like I had that feeling of I just wanted to cry, like, you know, when you get like the little lump in your throat and you're just constantly trying to keep it together. So I felt like that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I don't know why, but yeah, but I did. And then Thursday I started to pick up a little bit, and then yesterday I was pretty okay in the morning, but then by the afternoon I kind of burnt out and my energies were back to like quite a low level. So but today I don't feel too bad. I feel relatively normal. I still feel a bit sensitive, like the kind of sensitive where if you watched like a John Lewis Christmas advert you would cry, that kind of sensitive. Yeah, it's just not been a great week. I've just been a bit, just really down and just not enjoying life at all. So yeah, that was this week. But also I'm starting to wonder if it is something literally just all to do with my hormones, because as you can see by this mess here, I've broken out in like acne. So sometimes I'll get like the cystic acne where it's like a lump underneath the skin and it's really painful. And this week I've just broken out, and I don't know whether it's just a coincidence that it's the same week as I've plummeted dramatically. And also last week I remember thinking, oh, I've got great skin, like, and now look at me, it's all gone to shit. I've not really done much this week. I haven't done many workouts. I think I did leg day on Monday. I was supposed to go to a fitness event that's run by Vicky from, is it Vicky? Yeah, Vicky from Girl Gains. I was supposed to go to a fitness event that she did at the Reebok CrossFit 3D gym in Stretford on Wednesday, and I was gonna use that as my cardio day because I don't think I've not done any cardio this week. But on Wednesday I just wasn't up for it at all. I just did not want to travel to Stretford, try and get to that gym and interact with people. Was just the last thing I wanted to do. So I didn't go, and I missed out on the really cool Be Fit London goodie bag. I'm gutted, but yeah, I had to just chill. I just slept a lot. And also this week I've not been sleeping very well. Like I've been finding it really hard to get to sleep. Like when you lie down and you try and close your eyes, but your eyes just like spring back open and you're just lying there with your eyes wide open, but you feel tired, but your eyes just won't close. That's how I've been. So I think it is just all tied together. So my terrible face, my lack of sleep, my no motivation, no energy, and depression. So, yay. What a wonderful week. But on the plus side, I am starting to pick up, and in the middle of the week to cheer myself up, because I am a notorious spender to cheer myself up. I bought Snowboard, which will be delivered this week. And I'm very excited about it. I got the Solomon Gypsy, which I read loads of reviews on. I've always really loved Solomon boards, like the design of the women's Solomon boards I've always really enjoyed. So I'm excited to get that. I got it in a 147. I usually ride a 149. It's my first snowboard that I've ever bought, so I'm excited to own it and take it out for a spin. But I've only done a beginner day lesson at Chill Factor in December. I've snowboarded before that, so a couple of years ago before I left for uni, I think I was snowboarding for about 4 years, but it turns out that I was riding on the wrong leg, which made learning very difficult. So I could never ever learn to turn. Like a couple of years ago, I was literally just doing side slipping down the dry slope where I used to go to Runcorn. And so I never really learned how to snowboard properly, and I was getting frustrated. And then I ended up going to uni in Cardiff, and they have a dry slope there, but I had no idea how to get to it, so I stopped snowboarding. And then last year, because I've got snowboarding boots, and I was like, I need to just get back into it. I need to like use these snowboarding boots. So I booked a day lesson for my birthday I think I bought it in November because they had a 50% sale off. So I only paid like 60 or 70 quid for a day lesson, which is amazing. And then in December I had my day lesson, and I learned to turn because I ended up on the right leg, and the instructor was amazing, and for the life of me now I can't remember what he's called, but he was awesome. But yeah, he was like, you're riding on the wrong leg, and I was like, oh, well, that explains it. And he was like, were you riding on the other leg last time? And I was like, yeah. I was like, because I ride with my right leg forward, and last time I was riding with my left leg forward. And he was like, oh, were you riding with your left leg forward? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's like trying to learn to write with your left hand when you're right-handed. I was like, ah, makes sense now. That's why I was so shit at snowboarding. I've got my improver day lesson booked for the 29th of this month, which is in about 3 weeks, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. But next week I've booked off next Friday so that I can go early in the morning and get back on the slope and just do like a couple of practice runs. I think I might get like a 2-hour one because there's a sale on at the Chill Factor at the moment on like lift passes and day lessons and stuff. Like I got my improver day lesson for £75, which is amazing. And yeah, I think I can get like a 2-hour lift pass for about £22 or something. So I'm going to go next Friday morning. I'm going to get my dad to take me, and I'm going to go and do a couple of runs. I'm not going to take my new board because I want to do my improver day lesson first so that I can really get like linking turns down, and then I can enjoy my board properly. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm really excited. I just really love snowboarding. I forgot how much I loved it until I went for my day lesson a couple of months ago. But it's just one of those things where you literally are thinking about nothing, and it's just such a nice break to go. And the Chill Factor is so amazing, like it's so lovely. There's loads of stuff to do there. There's loads of shops and stuff to have a look around at. Back in the day when I used to snowboard kind of regularly, there was a group of us that would go to the Chill Factor, and we would just chill out and go Wetherspoons, have a drink, go riding. It was awesome. So hopefully I can get back into that. But yeah, you ever have those days where you think, I'll put a bit of makeup on, and then in the space of 2 seconds you've become Amy Winehouse? It's one of those days. I am ready to go. I'm going to go to Maplin's, and then I've just remembered that I need to get more sweets for my sister's party bags that I was doing the other day. So there's a Home Bargains right next door, so I'm going to go to that. And also I have downloaded a couple of podcasts to try and figure out what I want to do with mine. So I've basically downloaded ones that I think have a similar format or kind of subject matter to what I want to do, and I'm gonna copy them and try and recreate it myself. Which ones have I got? So I've got Radio 4's Woman's Hour, which I've never listened to, but apparently it's very good, so I'm going to listen to that. I've got one called Motivate Yourself with Richard Nichols. That's more like the actual genre that I want to go into, but less pretentious and preachy and like serious. I kind of want to make it slightly comedic. Stuff You Should Know, I've downloaded one of those, and then I've got a couple of TED Talks, and then I've got Anna Faris's Unqualified, which I usually listen to anyway, and I love that one, so I'm going to listen to them on my walk to the shops, and then I'm going to go to the snowboard shop and try and see if I can get myself some bindings, but I think they might be a bit expensive in the shop, so I may just go in, inspect, and then get them online cheaper. That's the way to do it. I am so warm. I've been out. I went into Maplin to try and find the stuff that I needed, but I can't, so what I'm going to do is get it off Amazon. They had like a desktop microphone stand, but it was like this big, and I was like, that's not going to work. But what I did get was a shit ton of sweets, so I'm going to do that when I come back, because I've just been in the Snowboard Asylum, which is in the Ellis Bingham, or Brigham, can't remember which one it is, to find some bindings. They've got some Burton Scribe bindings in there that I quite like the look of, and they're fairly cheap, which is nice. They're like below my budget of what I wanted to spend, but I need to grab my boots, so I'm going to do that. Boots have been grabbed. I just need to give it a dust off, because apparently I've not had this down. I thought I'd only just brought it to my flat, but apparently it must have been up there for a while, but I might just take the whole bag. But I'll take some of these out. So these are my snowboard pants that are actually, I think, 2 sizes too big, but we can work with them, they'll be fine. And then these are my Solomon gloves, which I actually prefer my mittens now, because they're just a bit easier to like undo my bindings and stuff. And then these are my boots, but yeah, so they're my boots. And I need to take these into the shop so that they can measure my bindings and get the right size. Boop, boop. Back again. I realise that this is literally just going to be a vlog of me sat down in my room talking about what I've done. But I'm thinking about going home in a bit, so yeah, like home to my dad's, to use his internet because mine is terrible and I need to upload some stuff. So I'm going to be doing that, but I have literally just been to Snowboard Asylum, which is just across the way from me, to have a look at some bindings. I've reserved some Union, what are they called? Milans? No, not Milans. Oh crap, now I can't remember what they're called. Union Juliet snowboard binding. That's what I got. Well, what I've pre-ordered. But they basically look like this. So they're white and they have like a matte blue back and base plate. But they're really nice, and the nice guy in the shop said that they are pretty much a good all-rounder, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Something that's quite light, something that's quite flexible, not too harsh, because otherwise it makes turning really difficult, and I already struggle with my turns anyway. But yeah, so very happy with my new snowboard bindings, which I haven't actually paid for yet, so hopefully my board will come very soon, and then I can swing it on across and then they can set it up for me, which is lovely. But yeah, so that is what I've done this morning. I'm also sweating like crazy, it's so warm today. But yeah, so now I'm just going to, I think, edit another video, try and get as many videos edited and exported as possible, so that when I go to my dad's I can literally just upload all of them, and just schedule them all in, because my internet is the worst. Like, it literally takes 12 hours to upload a video, so if I can get all the little videos up and sorted, then I will be happy. And I'm also going to go online now and get my WordPress theme and set up my blog on WordPress. So much is happening, but yeah, that is what I'm going to do. So I have just bought this theme called Tuliki, but it is by Sparrow and Snow,
and I just wanted to give them a little shout out because I think this is amazing. That I've bought WordPress themes before off Creative Market, and sometimes the support and kind of instructions on how to upload it and how to edit it and stuff are just a bit shit. And this one's amazing. So basically they send you to their website. For all of their themes, they have a landing page and they give you the basic knowledge. They do demos. They tell you how to build every single part of it, how to import like the demo stuff so that the website looks like what you kind of demoed on Creative Market, common errors that you might run into, customizing it, frequently asked questions, video tutorials. So they even have a YouTube that kind of has all the video tutorials on there, which is amazing. I've just changed all my name servers from my domain, so I need to wait until that's all set up and done, and then I'll be able to actually go in and test out how helpful this kind of knowledge is. But I just wanted to give them a little shout out. So Sparrow and Snow, you have an amazing support system and I'm very impressed, and hopefully this will help me create a truly amazing blog, which I'm sure it will because your theme is beautiful.
Once again this week I am going to be trying to lift with these babies. Hello. So these equal 2. I've got 2.5 kg on there and then 1.25 on there, which is 5, 6, 7, 7.5 kg. And last time I tried to do my overhead presses with these, and I did probably about 1 set. No, I think I did 2 sets, but the second set was a real struggle. And let me move my straighteners out of the way before I trod on them. Yeah, so second set was a struggle, and then the third set I think I only managed to do like 2 or 3. So it's going to be a work in progress, but we'll see how I get on. It's actually about 10 o'clock now, but I'm really not tired. Like, I've got so much energy, I don't feel tired at all, so I'm gonna try and burn off some of this energy and then I can go to sleep and sleep soundly, and hopefully tomorrow my face won't be as awful and it can hurry up and just get better already, because what is this? Like, what is this at all? So I managed to do 1 full set, and then the second set I failed on, like, I think I had 2 left to do, or like 1 left to do, and I just couldn't do it. And then I got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I got about 4 in on the last set. But at the same time, last time I think I managed to do 2 whole sets, and even like the second set was a struggle, same as today. And it's quite late at night, so I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt and just be like, okay, I'll do better next time. But it is pretty heavy to be doing overhead presses with, to be fair, so I'm not going to push myself too hard because I don't want to injure myself and then not be able to do anything. So yes, so arm workout is done. I'm still not tired, and that's really annoying because I've been sleeping so badly this last week that all I want is just a nice long sleep, and for some reason I'm just not tired, and that's really annoying. So I don't know what I'm going to do for a little bit. I might just chill out, try and wind down, do a meditation. I might get some of my creative ideas out of my head because I'm still thinking about friggin' podcasts. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I'm all sweaty and shiny. My camera is freaking out about focusing, so I'm gonna leave it I will see you tomorrow. And if you do want to give to my Just Giving page, remember that is why I am vlogging, is to try and encourage you guys to just give me anything you possibly can, even if it's just £1. All my links are down below. My Just Giving page is down below. I've also jazzed up my blog if you want to go have a look at that. I'm very proud of it. The theme that I chose looks amazing, and the support system for it, it was just, oh my god, I've never used a WordPress theme that was so easy to set up. It was a dream come true. So I've been doing that all day today. So if you want to go and have a look at that, the link is down below. There's a couple of blog posts on there, and then I also post my YouTube videos on there as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go and see if I can go to sleep. So yes, thank you for watching. Love you and leave you. Goodbye.